and welcome back to another live episode on the crypto markets. We're gonna talk KASPA. We're gonna talk Bitcoin going to 110. What's happening? What's going on? What a bull run! What a bull run! Welcome, guys. Make sure to cook the like and subscribe. Leave a comment now. By the way, we're having a very nice gift today live. If we reach 200 comments and 200 likes, one happy camper gonna win the Master the Bull webinar that is already recorded on our WAP. So we're gonna give you one happy member. So make sure to cook the like, subscribe, and also if you can share it on Twitter, it will increase your chances of winning the gift.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Say hello right now. How are you doing? I want to see in that comment section. How are you doing? CM, we had a beautiful seminar, man. It was 2 days ago. Man, so good. A lot of people came, a lot of show up. This was you're again showing me the wrist, man, always luring me in. I'm not gonna fall prey to your luring, man. So, guys, what do you think? I want to hear in the comments now. Tell me, what do you think? Are we going to break the 109 today? Is that going to happen today or 109? Well, it depends on which exchange. Are we going to break to all-time highs today? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what are you thinking. We have been building in Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at Bitcoin, man. I'm going to show you the chart a little bit so you can see something in the eyes. Look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. The strength, how it's building here. It's building, stepping its way up. All right, I'm going to actually move to another chart because this has things on it. All right, beautiful. This is it. So you can see it's been stepping over here. Boom, 1, 2, 3. This is very interesting, stepping. And CM, I told you about how if this correction doesn't go below the 100K, it means there's a lot of strength. Yes, I preferred it to kind of build for some more time. We still can. We can still get rejected from the all-time high or even peek the head a little bit and go back a little bit down, which I will dislike, but it will be really normal Bitcoin behavior. But, we remained above the 100K finally, right? Big psychological number, man, that I wanted to be respected this time. I didn't want it to be invalidated, so I'm happy about that. Can we still go below that? Of course, anything can happen in the market, but I will tell you, if we don't, either we break out today or maybe if we in the next week or something, then, man, that's some strength for Bitcoin. And of course, I believe it's going to take most of the love into it. And we should see something nice and dandy, as you heard me saying multiple times in the seminars.
Nice and dandy.
Nice and dandy, man. So normal behavior for me, even if we do get a small head fake and down, as long as we're above the 100, I think it's really normal. I would love this to remain very strong. Can it go below? I would think that's something that can stretch a little bit, but it can still happen. But by now with all this strength, man, I just want to see how strong can it be. But that's me. What do you think?
Let me be the bear here.
Oh, CM
Bitcoin.
the bear.
Bitcoin max pain. Look, man, it's at resistance. Okay, it still didn't broke resistance, so I don't know what's all the hype. You know what I mean? It's still at resistance. Yeah, it's showing strength. Yeah, it's strong. La la la. Yeah. But still, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weekly candle in a row without red candle. Where is the red candle, man? You gotta have a red candle at some point. Even on this blow off, if you had a red candle here you had no red candle. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going into the overstretched, extended, territories at the all-time high. Remember,
True.
Bitcoin can be volatile in the all-time high, and from a TA standpoint, man, you can get just like you said, a head fake and come back down. And it will probably come back down way more than you think, in my opinion. I think it's gonna come back down to the midline of this level, to shake out people. Keep in mind, again, this is just my 2 cents. I might be completely wrong, but again, keep in mind you have the Las Vegas Bitcoin conference, I think, this weekend. So they like to dump on the bullish news. On the bullish news, it's very very bullish now. The market is very very Bitcoin is very bullish. Everybody are bullish, and that's amazing time to get a pullback. That's my 2 cents, man.
True.
You know,
Might
it,
happen, man. Might
it,
happen for
it's
sure. Might
it's
happen.
usually it's usually just not going, to stay bullish more and more and more and more. You gotta have this smack in the faces for the people, that trade Bitcoin and crypto. You know what? Even if Bitcoin continue go up, yeah, you're gonna get smacks from altcoins. Altcoins must get smacks in the face because that's how they go. They go up a lot and then they go down a lot and then they keep going up a lot. It's very rare to go into a blow off, straight up melt up for like multi-month on altcoins. Again, on Bitcoin can happen. Altcoins,
Multi-month on altcoins, yeah, very rare, man, very rare for sure. But yeah, look, what you're saying is making sense. It can happen. From a symmetry standpoint, what you said looks very interesting. And just to make sure people understand what I'm referring to, CM flexing, CM flexing. CM, can you already do one all the way till the end of the 120 labs or not yet?
yeah, on the right hand for sure.
What about the left hand?
The left hand now, the left hand is 60%, 70 in a
60%,
good day. In a good
in a
day,
good day.
60%.
In a good day. I have my 140 labs waiting for me already, man. So I'm gonna ramp it up in a couple of days. So look, just to kind of put what CM said in perspective, what he's referring to is to having some sort of symmetry right over here, okay? Something like this, okay? And if it will build and then break, then you will have, as we said, a very kind of beautiful inverse head and shoulder. And the symmetry many times in price action helps to propel the price higher. Now, you don't always get symmetry, but when you do get symmetry, it does increase the probability that the breakout is going to be really ferocious, really strong, and won't give back. And as CM said, from a standpoint of being extended or not, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green weeks. I think the world Bitcoin record was like 9 weeks in a row, but then it needs to get relaxed. I told you I would be very happy to see it relaxing over here. But hey, down with Bitcoin. What about KASPA, CM? This is a KASPA show. People, by the way, people are not telling us what do they think on Bitcoin and KASPA. I want to hear some opinions and some beautiful questions. What do we have over there, CM?
I'll show the KASPA, right?
NT Trees, thank you for coming to the seminar. It was a beautiful seminar indeed. Matt Cisak as well, best seminar. Yes, it was very good. Thank you.
Well, man, KASPA is still consolidating here. You had a big rejection here, on this area on the 1-3. It looks like it's taking a little breather. But again, let's see if Bitcoin will stay bullish for, let's say, another couple of weeks or days even. You can see KASPA going to the next area of resistance here. Easy peasy, it can happen. But for me, there is no edge in KASPA at the moment. There was an edge here and there was an edge here. Now I have other trades, man, that look much more sexy than KASPA, and I'm waiting for the KASPA pullback at some point or consolidation. I'm waiting for the KASPA pullback or maybe from the highs a pullback, and then I'm buying, or maybe from here continue down, and then I might go long on the pullback. On the pullback entry here, but now I'm waiting on KASPA. I'm not really, I had a very beautiful 2 trades here, happily took amazing profits, and now I'm waiting for it to consolidate whatever it want to do. Maybe it want to do sideways, it will be even better. Sideways, then I'm buying the F out of it. We will see. At the moment, just sitting KASPA out, man, waiting patiently. I trade KASPA. I'm not a KASPA maxi. I don't have tattoos on my ass of KASPA. So yeah, and you can see we still have this candle, this weekly candle here, the shooting star candle from the 50-week MA. So for me, I'm waiting for it to clear that level or pull back, and obviously with Bitcoin, or not with Bitcoin, but pull back. And then once Bitcoin is ready to go again, then I'm gonna buy the Kaspa for another long, like we did here from the 8 cents. So I'm gonna go long again, probably again looking to go long again from the 8 cent area. That's me. That's what I'm looking for in Kafka. By the way, this guy is a I think he's a bit lost. He think we are, he think we're calling for Kafka to go to $7. Bro, you are a bit confused, man. Maybe you should go to Crypto Galaxy or the other baby boys with the crack. Uh, we're not calling for $1 even. We're not calling for $1, man. If major dumping will occur before $1, man. Major dumping will occur all the way up, man. What if let it first break 20 cents? What are you talking about? Talking
I
about
mean, maybe
talking about
he's confused because of the thumbnail. The thumbnail is kind of confusing. Look, we called many times that we never go to those numbers, man. So, Paul Clinton, you actually agree with us. We were saying multiple times how everyone that is calling for, $3, $5, $7 are outrageously talking, BS and don't know what they're doing. Okay,
the guy.
so
The guy is a bit wacko, man. He think we're calling for $7. This guy is a bit, bro. Go have a beer. Go have a cerveza. Go bang your wifey. Relax, man. We are now in the morning. Let us live our life patiently. Be careful. You don't want to piss the CM on the morning.
Uh, oh, he doesn't mean us. He means people like listen to CG, bro. Look, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
so
That's
you
what I
need to
thought.
be more.
Look,
You need to be more clear, okay? Here.
yeah, because CM in the morning, first coffee or second coffee only, he gets it. Maybe you are a Casper shark, but he is a freaking whale shark. So be careful, man, with CM in the morning. Look, CM, I want to share something on my cast, my thoughts about what you're saying. I know you're saying that you're waiting for a bigger pullback or something. Okay, I'm actually thinking that we might have the local low here. Now, of course, if Bitcoin is going to pull as you think below the 100, so yes, we can get the pullback that you're saying. Okay, all the way down to the eights, maybe lower. But look at this from a perspective, a bit longer term perspective. Okay, all this area, okay, the 10 cents area was long time, support, 10 resistance. Here it was the first time it was resistance, it was here, then it got, broken, then was support. That's why we shorted it here really heavily, okay? And again, in the pullback of the rally, okay? Now I'm thinking, you know what? I want this to be kind of respected here. I want this level to remain, support as it was over here. I mean, it can happen. Kaspa, over time showed me multiple times that, the levels are respected, Now, again, anything is dependent in Bitcoin eventually, because if Bitcoin really pulls back heavily, as you said, below the $100, below all the way to the 90s, as you say, that might happen. And again, anything can happen in the market. We don't know the future. We don't have crystal balls. Okay, we are only traders. All right, and we trade from a perspective of an edge. Okay, so this is our interpretation. My interpretation is that Kaspa is one of those assets that respects, support and resistance, and therefore I'm thinking that this level, might be respected. If I would have get in, for example, here, I would have put a stop loss below this line, and this could be a nice pullback buy. But as you said, it can be, it can take weeks inside here before it breaks. We don't know, which I don't care if it takes week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it needs to do. I will be watching it like a hawk because I like how Casper respects things. But as you said, right now we're seeing other breakouts, other coins looking saucy, all right, looking juicy. We're taking them while Caspa is kind of resting. Okay, you don't need to wait for Caspa. There's no need to wait for just one asset. That's how we operate. We always go to the strong asset. What's running now? We take it, move, take profits, boom, move to another. Take profits, move to another. That's how we build our P&L. We never give back from our P&L almost anything. Okay, why? Because we're always operating on strength. And if we're shorting, so of course on the weakness, but right now it's a bearish, it's a bullish trend, and yeah, we're gonna continue. You know, what's this, man? CM, I can't believe that a bot joined our live stream and actually wrote that AXAI28P. Man, this is the first time ever I saw a bot on our live stream.
Let me block him on you on
Block
YouTube
his
then.
ass, man. What the fuck? Oh, another one. Can't
We're-
believe
That's it. We're cooked, man. We're cooked.
we're cooked.
They're gonna cook us now. They're gonna cook us, man.
They're gonna
Uh,
cook
Man,
us.
people, waiting on Caspa, but you have many new coins now that come
Many
up
new
to
coins.
our radar that looking insane, man. Like really, like if we get another, let's say, couple of months of a bull run, these coins are much more likely to make you filthy money. And the audience, the Caspa audience, they have no fucking idea. They're waiting on Caspa. Now look, Caspa might probably will do good. Yeah, probably will do good. But these coins that I'm watching, man, and you watching, and you know who I'm talking about, they're gonna melt faces, man. Much more likely, they are. Some of them are in new all-time highs, man. Some of them are in new all-time highs. So that's amazing, man. Amazing to see. Amazing to see, man.
CM, did your chat on the left or the right side vanished all of a sudden as well, or do you see people still writing things?
Yeah, yeah. I see. I see it. I
Oh, you
see
see,
it.
because mine is completely fucked. I think those bots cooked my chat, man.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah. I'm now blocking them. Well, it is what it is. This is CrapTube. We need to change the name from YouTube to CrapTube.
Yeah. How come a big company like YouTube can't deal with these freaking bots? I don't get it, man. Initially, they came to, like commenting only. So we find ways to, battle that commenting. Took a while, man, but we battled. Now they're coming to our live streams. Hate them, man, those
By
bots.
the way, regarding Caspa, man, a lot of people know Caspa now. Everybody in crypto know Caspa. I don't think it's this. It's not the same Caspa like 2023 when it was an underdog. It came from nothingness. It came from nowhere. It came from nowhere. Also, obviously, 2022, 2023, it came out of nowhere, man, and it went bananas. Now everybody know it, so it makes me, believe that it's not gonna really outperform like people want it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean. I've seen instances in the past, like in the past cycle, for example, things going into stage four, then stage one, and then back into stage two continuation, which made beautiful moves. We saw AVAC, we saw AXS, we saw Lunci before it kind of the debacle. So there's a chance that something that is kind of followed by now can continue because in we don't know who is on the sidelines waiting to buy. But what you're saying makes sense. It's not underfollowed. It is quite followed by now. It's not a gem as people think it is. It's like in the first page. What is it like? Top 40, top 30. It was top 20 for a moment as well. So a lot of people know about it. It's not a secret, as you said. And me and you will love to trade gems, things that people don't really know, never heard about. All of a sudden, we make outrageous amount of money trading those names that no one heard about. And Caspa was one of those names back in March 2023. We traded it all the way up, man. So yeah, beautiful. I get what you're saying. What about some questions we have? Oh, this dude is said that he asked ChatGPT if he had money to invest, and ChatGPT told him Caspa.
That's
ChatGPT.
why. That's why a lot of people know it. A lot of people know this the Caspa coin already. So a lot of people go balls deep on Caspa. They are sure. With all the galaxy nonsense. So it might. How do you say that? It might underperform it. It
Underperform,
it
yeah.
might it not might. It's probably going to underperform, man.
TM, what do you think about ChatGPT needs to say not financial advice after she says something like that? Would do you think someone is going to sue ChatGPT if it makes a mistake?
I don't know why people asking for Chat GPT. Look at the amount of intelligent of the regular crypto bro, man. It's like
Hopefully, it was a joke. Who knows?
hopefully, man.
What else? Because I can't see any of the chat, so you need to show me the chat a little bit. Show me what people are saying, thinking, asking. By the way, cook and smash the like button because we're going to continue with what we done in the past. Right now, if we get to 200 comments and at least 200 likes on this live, okay? And afterwards, in the next 24, 48, 3 days, okay, 2 days, for example, we're going to get those 200 comments and 200 likes. We're going to give a special someone that is subscribed to our channel, subscribed to our YouTube, and commented and liked. He is going to get a free entry to our basic TA course. Okay, free entry to our basic TA course. Or was it that one, or was it the no, sorry, actually even better, it's the recording of the Bear at Bull seminar, which is, I think, is even better. So it's recorded, it's on our WAP already, and you have a chance to win it. You can go check all of it, man. It was an amazing, amazing seminar. So we need you to smash the like button, smash the comment, ask the questions, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Twitter. Go, go, go. This dude is saying it wasn't a joke. Try it and see what you get.
I think the sense and purpose behind CAS is not so bad. The chance to go up is probably there, but not 7 USDT. Yeah, exactly, man. Obviously, KASPA will go up, and KASPA is a strong train. I believe it can go above the all-time high and go, but a lot of people will end up holding the bag too long. They're gonna end up holding the bag too long, and it's probably gonna, I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't think it's gonna go above $1, man. I don't think it's gonna go above $1. Just like Mr. Clinton says, it's people will sell the F out of it, on the if it's gonna break higher. But yeah, man. Anyway, it's a trade for us. It's a trade. We're gonna trade it all the way up. We don't care. We're not hodlers. We're here to make money consistently. Now we're in a bull run, a bull market, man. For the time being, probably for another couple of months, maybe till Trump will come back with the tariff nonsense.
By the way, CM, I tried the ChatGPT thing and it told me to buy Bitcoin. And if I want a higher risk to reward, I should buy Solana. So this comes to show you, man, that ChatGPT, doesn't opt to tell everyone the same thing. Maybe it learns what you said in the past and whatever, right?
Bro, I'm gonna give you some, but listen. What's your name?
MH.
MH. Join our membership, man. It's dirt cheap. You're gonna have access to all our courses, all our educational system, and all our trade alerts and market updates, man. You're gonna make filthy money. We have tons of gem that we're sharing only with the community. I'm gonna share with you. No, I share it multiple times. We're not buying it. I also made a video yesterday. Go check my video yesterday of 5 coins you wanna buy on this pullback or trade in 2025. So I listed few of them, but I have more gems that are actually new coins that I'm not gonna talk about them on the lives. I'm sharing them only with the community because I don't want to jinx our trades. You know what I
For
mean?
sure, for sure,
I'm
for
gonna,
sure.
I'm not talking about my trades, my picks live on my top picks because first of all, it's high risk. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're probably not trading with stops. I cannot help you. I cannot guide you. I cannot mentor you. So I'm not gonna take the risk of giving you like these high risk coins that can be also a rug pull. They can be a rug pull. You never know. This is crypto. So, but yeah, if you wanna get all our trade alerts, man, join below, man. Free money season, man. Free money season. Yes, yes, yes. What do we have here? Morning. I know this has nothing to do with trading, but 13.6 come out new coin black tag. Do you think this can be new competition? What is the name of the coin, sir?
Man, that's the coin. It's not out yet. The reason I know about it is because one of my members actually bought the ICO of this like 2 or 3 years ago. So they bought the ICO 2 or 3 years ago, and they haven't received their tokens just yet, and they're gonna receive it apparently by mid-June, as this person
Oh,
says. Okay,
whoa.
so there's no charge to it. Okay, he's just asking us if we think this can be a competition to Casper. Look, Mr. It's Me, okay? You're asking a question of, you know, out there in the ether? How can I know if it can be a good competition for Caspa if we don't have even a chart? Now, I think that you're assuming that we care about the technology and that we read white papers and that we read websites. That's not what we do. Okay, we don't do all that because we know it's complete BS. We know it's actually a marketing tool for people to just believe in a coin, believe in a technology. Okay, and we don't believe in coins, we don't believe in technologies, we believe crypto is crypto, and the only thing we want to do with crypto is to build our wealth with it. Okay, we don't care about anything. Okay, it represents freedom, whatever. We care less. We care about making more money. That's why we're traders. Okay, we're in and out, sometimes hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks. Okay, we have no idea what the black dog is going to have in technology. Yes, it's this CM. It's apparently the same type of technology as Caspa, that the black tag thing. That's why it can be, supposedly it's in the same sector of technology, but we don't know, Mr. It's Me. Okay, that's not what we do. When it will have a chart, and the chart is going to be at least a few weeks old, so we can see the price action on it, we can tell you if it looks like a lot of demand and buyers are interested and it can outperform something. Okay, until then, we don't care. We couldn't care less. That's my answer.
Yeah, man, but it definitely once you see it live and it have a chart, drop the ticker here, and we're gonna look at it because that could be an interesting play. For me, they're all trades. I would love to trade the new coin as well once it's formed a chart and I can look on the data if it have volume, if it's not a scam, blah blah, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, obviously with every successful company or a coin, there will always be the next scammers coins that they would like to take some from the fame of the coin. They want to take the fame, like Ethereum Classic want to do with Ethereum, all this rubbish, all the meme coins. They're all clone coins of Dogecoin, or etc., etc. It's happening in crypto all the time. They want to print more fame from other charts, from other coins, and that's probably what's going to happen with the new coin. Yeah, man. But we trade it. Once it's going to have a chart, we're going to have data, real data on it, not fluff nonsense, tech schmeck bullshit that people buy into. Then we might trade it. Yeah, we're probably going to trade it because we like new coins. We like new coins.
We love new coins for sure, man, for sure. By the way, for the audience, CM, Ethereum Classic is actually the first coin. They forked. Ethereum forked after a huge hack that happened in the first chain. Yeah, there was a disagreement back in like 2014 or something.
I think many people will panic if the price going below 10 cents. And probably, yeah. Most people will panic sell. And yeah, exactly. That's what whales want to do. That's what whales want to do.
I have no idea what that means, man. What do whales want to do?
Kato. Oh, you look like you're very horny on Kato. It's actually a very nice coin that we trade now. Looking sexy to me. Gonna keep it to the members, man. Gonna keep it to the
Welcome back,
members.
AD. Welcome
Hey,
back. Good eye.
This guy is trading the entire crypto market all the time. Like you have like 6,000 positions in all the coins of $1 each
No,
position.
no. I think he's an intelligent
Or
person.
he's a spy. He's a spy on our community. He's a spy on my community. This guy
Oh yeah, I remember. Yes,
he's a
I think he's a
spy,
spy
man.
too.
He's a
Yeah, he's a spy
spy.
for sure.
He's so cheap. To join the membership. He's such a successful trader. He trade all the best bangers. Before me. Somehow he's doing that before me. Before I take a trade on the bangers, he knows before me. So congrats to you, man. I'm gonna send you the medal. Yeah, but if you're so successful and rich, man, just join the membership, man. Come make some money with us. Get some real balls, kahunas, man. Get some good kahunas, man. Print the money. Don't wait for YouTube. Don't wait for YouTube nonsense. Let's look on the what can we look about today? Ooh, I have some coin, man. I have a coin, Jomo. I told you about it. I have a coin now that is setting up for a major breakout. Man, if it's breaking out, bam, man, bam, bam. You see it, you know it, man.
I know it, man.
You know what? Do you like it, or am I only the one that like it?
No. I actually like it, man. I actually like it,
What do,
and
what do you what do you think about the tops over there? The top, I'll tell you the where is
no,
this?
I know exactly the top. It's the 22. It's 225. The top. Is it
Something
that
like
one?
that. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's make it 2-2.
All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Of the
I think
recent.
it's I think this is a coin that someone actually mentioned here, and then we looked at it and we're like, good. So if more people are gonna show good charts, then we're gonna be appreciative of you as well, man. We always give you some alpha, maybe share what you're watching. I like it. I would love for it to be a bit more tight, CM, you know what I mean? Like to tight
Bro,
a little bit, give it.
it's crypto, man. It's
I
crypto.
know, I
It's
know.
not.
I'm just saying what I would love to see.
I would love to see a hot barrel with a thong of green thong of Kaspa, and she's coming and she's like, throwing gold medals and dollars on my face. I would love that, but let's be real, man. How many positions you have on average open? Well, Peter, how you doing, Peter? You know me, man. You know me that I'm a trading junkie. I can have in an altcoin season. Let's say the last rally when we started with virtuals and all the gang, we had around 10 to 15 open positions, man. Sometimes 15 open position in a very strong. Now, once we're gonna go to a proper altcoin season, I might have 20 position even, because I'm gonna trade the scam coins as well, the micro caps. I'm gonna throw 1% capital here, just to nail a 10x or 100x, but it vary between from if it's a strong market and Bitcoin is just now breaking out, I can have 10 to 20 positions. uh, but I will always like to have, you know out of these positions, maybe three positions that they are very big relative to the others. You know what I mean? A bigger position, just like we had with Kaspa, we had with virtuals, on the breakout, we had with Bitcoin. We had some big position on few names that we can take more money out of the market. You know, I would love to see BTC and above 200K tomorrow.
Me too,
No,
man. Me too. Me too.
hey, man.
Man, do we have some juicy questions or they're all or we're about done?
We have at the moment nothing,
Man,
guys. Drop a question, drop a like. We get to 200 likes, 200 comments. We're gonna give you guys the free Master the Bull webinar access for life, my friend. Will change your life. You can study it now, and you're gonna print so much money in the next couple of weeks and months. If we're lucky, we get a bull market, till the summer or the fall, whatever. You can print so much money because remember, you are trading against morons. All crypto people are pretty much 100% morons. They have no idea how to take profits. They have no idea how to use stops. They are just gamblers. You know what I mean? So you trade against gamblers and some bots, of the exchanges, and some traders. So really, if you know a little bit more than the other people, you know, you can make tons of money consistently by trading crypto. Become professional, take it seriously. You can become it's a job, man. It's a better than a job, man. It's a profession. It's a way to take money out of the market. consistently every year, every couple of months, you take out some big, big, big pile of cash and repeat, repeat, repeat.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Look, Sam, I think we can kind of wrap it for the day. We have some things to do. We need to continue. We gave out for the people today. Do we have a good question or can we balance for the day?
Uh, yes. Well, nothing serious, man. Nothing like but we can stay a little bit more, man. We can stay a little bit more. We have some people live, maybe they're like
All
now,
right.
man.
So let's give it 5 more minutes, man.
Let's give it 5 more minutes. Let's look on KASPA because this is a KASPA. 1 second. Let's look on KAS. I want to show you the KASPA chart. Let's look on KAS BTC as well. Very important to look on KAS BTC. Look at this. Look at this. This is when I think KASPA will go Lambo. Okay, you want to see KASPA break above this level. Okay, you can see this level. I marked it here. We just got rejected from this level, the 1-2 area ish on the Bitcoin pair. Okay, it's KASPA Bitcoin. You want to see KASPA price above it because as long as it's below it, Bitcoin is actually stronger. You know what I mean? Because it's still, you want to see this reversal start going parabolic. Okay, you want to see this. These moves are small. Okay, you want to see it going bigger, bigger, just like we had here. All right, just like we had here. Remember, you had this bull run here in October, November. It outperformed Bitcoin so much. That's when KASPA is the best, when it's outperforming Bitcoin. That's why I always like to look on the Bitcoin pairing of the coins, because it gives you another edge, another kind of edge. If let's say your coin is stronger than Bitcoin and obviously stronger than the dollar, and it looking sexy on both charts, there is a higher conviction of taking bigger position in the trade.
For sure. For sure. But yeah, I agree with what you said, man. I agree with what you said.
Some question about Spain, man. I don't know nothing, man. I don't know. All I watch is crypto charts, and now I watch the NBA finals on YouTube. That's it. The rest, living my life, tranquilo, chill. No, I don't care about news. I don't care. I don't give an F. You know.
Let's give an advice to people, a life advice. If you can't control something, don't focus on it. Okay? Because if you give too much focus on things you can't control, you're just going to get, angry. You're going to feel bad. You're going to take it on your family. You're going to do lousy in your trading and your investing because you're going to be so concerned about so many things happening all around the world. How does that Indian dude on the Instagram says, relax, right, CM? That's how he says.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't. All right. TA on two Sui and Virt. Virt. What is Virt? He means
Virtuals,
He means
virtuals,
virtual.
probably.
All right. Let's look on Sui. Yeah, Sui. Let's look on the regular scale. I think this is the regular scale. Sui is actually, is not participating in the last Bitcoin strength. It could be done, for this wave. You can see you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be again speculation only. This is Elliott wave. I'm waiting for a pullback on Sui, or sideways, or sideways, or some tightening of price. And if it's gonna go higher from here, let's say I want to see a squeeze here and then I buy the breakout. At the moment, not interested. Same with virtuals. Same with virtuals at the moment. Not looking to buy, but virtual actually looking better. If we see maybe more squeezy here, maybe a nice triangle, that would be wow. That would be amazing breakout trade that we're definitely going to share in the community. So, Mr. Coco Jumbo, Coco Monkey, make sure to join the community if you want to print money, you
Man,
know,
people get the funniest names, man.
Coco Monkey.
Coco Monkey.
Yomo, Yomo, where are you based, Yomo?
Why Peter always calls me Yomo. Maybe it's because he's German or something, so he can't say J. Maybe in German, like "ran via Hand," or they can't say the Jomo. But dude, it's Jomo with a J. Okay, it's Jomo with a J, man. I'm based
Cook
on
the
the
like,
internet. Cook the like Ago.
cook the like, man, cook
Cook
the
the
like.
like. Man, about Sui, there's something interesting. I don't like to use feed lines too much and everything, but and again, I think all the market is going to participate with Bitcoin eventually. Okay, from a long-term perspective, this is still kind of a new coin. It got supported from here, so this was actually a nice action. The one caution tale I would argue is if you use fib levels from the top to the bottom. Okay, this actually got rejected from the 6-1 area. And the 6-1 area, one, I don't remember who told me this once upon a time, but the 6-1 area is the area where the dead cat bounce usually gets to. And you know what can happen? It can do this from here. Like this was a dead cat bounce and will go down from here.
Unlikely,
I,
unlikely.
yeah, it's unlikely. I know it's unlikely, but I like always to look at every possibility and every thing that I have. I do think it's going to participate because Bitcoin is probably going to break, so this is more likely to happen. So the breakout above this area, 4.3 for me is something that I would love to participate. But I'm open-minded, CM. I'm open-minded. I can, if Bitcoin gets a double top now and gets rejected, I don't know. All of a sudden, everything that I thought is going to be invalidated, boom, this can
Yeah,
happen,
yeah,
right? So,
yeah. If Bitcoin is doing now a double top, man, and coming back down below, the 200-day, below the 50, started downtrend now. Wow, man, it's going to be the biggest collapse, ever in crypto, and crypto bros are gonna drop the towel, throw the towel, man. Everybody gonna leave this market forever, and they're gonna capitulate. Man, if it's dropping now below 70K again, coming back,
but
man.
you know what?
Michael Saylor will
Like I
commit
said,
will commit a suicide live on CNN, man. If it
live on
happens,
CNN.
live on CNN, Michael Saylor and all the Moon Boys, they're all going to jump from the roofs, man. This is gonna be. You know what? I would love to see it. But no,
we,
no, no. I
we
want to
don't
see,
care because we're going to make money on the short side.
of course, but the long side is much more profitable. The long side is if we get now the remaining the latest phase of the bull, the banana zone, like Raul Paul was saying, banana zone is so gay, man. This guy is the gayest man in the world. Uh, you know, obviously you can make so much money because once Bitcoin break all-time high, man, altcoins that break to new highs with it, 10x's. It's 10x's in a month. This is the 10x season. The 10x season, it's gonna be like 2021. It's gonna be like the beginning of 2021. It's gonna be madness, madness.
Yeah.
People have
Yeah.
no fucking idea what it's all about because they don't trade. We know when the crypto market really explode, and we are ready, and we're gonna print. It's inevitable. We're gonna print so much money. It's gonna be hard to take it out. It's gonna be hard. You don't know what to do with it with all the cash. You know what I mean? So really, I'm looking forward for a Bitcoin new all-time high breakout.
Well,
It's gonna be amazing.
I would love nothing else than that. I would love to what that dude, the crypto Jongo said. Tomorrow waking up at 200K.
Max Kaiser will castrate himself on Fox.
Who is that dude? I don't even know who that dude is.
some Bitcoin billionaire, I think, from the OGs.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, you have so many people so in love with Bitcoin and so well known with their Bitcoin bags and whatever, man. And now you have the new Japanese MSTR. Have you heard about them, Jomo?
Heard him. What about him? Yeah.
There's another man. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's think about it. It's like another micro strategy that's just piling in into the Bitcoin. It's like what the f? So this can propel a major banana, major
Yeah,
banana.
for sure, man. That's what we're all waiting for since the ETF happened. I mean, that's what we are all waiting for to happen. Banana, banana, banana.
What?
I think it's odd that we didn't get a banana just yet. That's the thing, with everything. It's just taking so long. It's a slow grind up, man. It's such a slow grind up.
What are you talking about?
The Bitcoin move. I mean, think about it. The ETF happened like over a year ago. Let's go. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart for just 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna share something. One would argue that Bitcoin. This is where the ETF happened. Was here. This is where the ETF happened, and it had kind of a fake out. Okay, look at it. It happened in January 2000, and 24. So that's more than a year and a half ago. Okay. So to be honest, CM, look at this for just 1 second. You see, this is, I believe this is the longest, bull trend I've seen, so far. That is kind of intact, let's call it. Okay. This is just and this is an ugly way, but just bear with me. Look how long. If you measure this from the inception all the way to now, it's like above 2 years, man. It's 2.5 years almost. This bull market, for example, the last one, take a look at this one. Let's call it from here. Okay, from here, the 12K breakout. Really, it was like 180 days, and if you really want to put it, it was like a year and a month. Okay, this bull market is just a slow grind up. This just moved up from here, bam. Let me just say, just moved in 400%. Bam, that's it. It's just slow grind up.
The MSTR effect.
Well, it's the MSTR effect and the ETF effect.
Oh, right. The ETF and the MSTR, exactly. The big dogs are buying Bitcoin, and yeah, man, it's going. Bitcoin is amazing. Bitcoin is now, we can't see you now, Jomo. Probably your probably Jomo is collapsed.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Something happened to my camera.
So yeah, man, yeah, man, it's a very big buyers cycle. Yeah.
For sure, man. I'm still here, just my camera not.
All right, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Join our community, guys. We have amazing trades coming all the time. If you like to trade, you like to make money in crypto, you want to trade, you want to learn how to trade, be professional about crypto, join our membership. We have below the link below. You can use it, the link below. You can also buy the Master the Bull webinar. Sorry. And then, guys, thank you guys for watching. You have a wonderful day. Cheers.